This is Tom Art, Superintendent, Bellevue Community School District, coming with this week's Believe in the Blue update, a brief update here. Want to give you some information. We did have a track meet scheduled for tonight at Northeast. That has been postponed, but the next track meet or next event happening for our students is a girls track at Comanche on Tuesday, April 3rd, and then boys track that evening travels to Edgewood Colesburg for a meet as well. Thursday of next week, we have a girls varsity golf meet versus Cascade at Cascade. We have a boys track meet at Tipton. Some volleyball practices going on. We have a lot of club volleyball happening right now, which is great. We started baseball, had a baseball camp recently, a baseball clinic recently. I know spring soccer is going on as well for our youth, so a lot of things happening that way. We have a state high school solo ensemble contest for the music department on Saturday, April 7th. That's coming up right around the corner. Also on Sunday, April 8th, we have high school co-college honor band. And then a week from Monday, April 9th, we're getting into April there, things really start going with track, golf, soccer, everything else in between that way. And baseball starts up soon after that, along with softball. But girls varsity golf at Monticello on Monday, April 9th. Boys varsity golf at home versus Monticello. We have our first middle school track meet that night as well, April 9th at Northeast, and that's for boys and girls. And then we also have our Little Stars preschool open house on Monday, April 9th as well. So hope to see you at some of those events. Check things out. Give the school offices a call with questions. Remember, we do not have school on Friday, March 30th or Monday, April 2nd, or Tuesday, April 3rd. We resume school again on Wednesday, April 4th that way. So just FYI that way. I want to read you just a little bit here about kind of educational perspectives from The Innovator's Mindset by George Curls. I've talked a lot about engaging students in the past, and I think that is the key to education. If we really truly want students to learn, we have to have them engaged. But this goes a step further than that. I want to read this, and I learned something reading this myself, or gave me a little different way of looking at something. Engagement is a good thing. But I've since learned that we must also empower students and equip them with the skills to learn. It is imperative that we teach learners how to be self-directed and guide their own learning rather than rely on others to simply engage them. Engaging students means getting kids excited about our content, interests, and curricula. Empowering students means giving kids the knowledge and skills to pursue their passions, interests, and future. This does not mean that empowerment happens instead of engagement. In fact, people do not feel truly empowered unless they are engaged with their learning. But if engagement is the ceiling, if we just want kids engaged and active in the classroom, if that's the ceiling, if that's the most that we can get, goes on to say here, we may be missing the point. Think about it. Would you rather hear about changing the world, or would you want the opportunity to do so? A story about a world changer might engage us, but becoming world changers will change us. So the question for you as a professional educator and as parents and as community members, as stakeholders of this school district, what are we doing to empower our students to truly take their learning with them beyond the walls of the school? And I think that goes from PK all the way through 12th grade, and obviously into college and beyond, and into life that way. It's great to learn things, but we also have to utilize those things. The things we learn as adults are things we typically are going to utilize, learn, share with others, whatever the case may be. So on that note, I hope everyone has a great break here. This is kind of our spring break. It's smaller than a lot of schools. We keep it that way. The last day of school for students is May 31st. That's a Thursday. Last day for teachers is a Friday, June 1st. Just want you to recognize that way. I do not anticipate any more snowstorms or any ice storms or sleet or whatever. I cannot guarantee that, but I do not anticipate that. So hopefully that is our last day. Have a great one, everyone.